Welcome everybody to ShakmGaming and Tomb Raider 1. This is the original 1996 game that spawned an entire franchise of films and games. It follows the adventurous archaeologist Lara Croft as she travels to Peru, Greece and Egypt to recover an ancient artifact of power known as the Scion. Let's dive right in. So we are in Los Alamos, New Mexico. In the Imperial Hotel in Calcutta.
What's a man gotta do to get that kind of attention from you?
It's hard to say exactly, but you seem to be doing fine.
Well, great. Though truth is, it ain't me that wants you.
Oh?
No, Miss Jacqueline Natla does. From Natla Technologies. You know, creator of all things bright and beautiful.
Seal it, Larson.
Ma'am.
Feast your eyes on this, Lara. How does that make your wallet rumble?
I'm sorry. I only play for sport.
Then you'll like a big park. Peru, vast mountain ranges to cover, sheer walls of ice, rocky crags, savage winds, and there's this little trinket, an age-old artifact of mystical powers buried in the unfound tomb of Qualopec. That's my interest. You could leave tomorrow. Are you busy tomorrow?
Unfortunately, it seems we lost our companion. That doesn't mean though we do not get to go in an adventure. The famous scene of Lara standing right before a tomb's gate. And so it starts, the first ever Tomb Raider game. Now this is one where you do not get to control Lara via mouse, you only play this by keyboard, so it's gonna be interesting. Do not expect modern controls and conveniences. What these old games do offer though are cheat codes. I'm obviously not gonna play with God mode or anything, but I think it would be wise to start with some ammunition and guns. So, for those of you who are old enough to remember the legendary cheat codes of Tomb Raider, it's 1 step forward, 1 step back, turn 3 times at least. Oh, actually, I do not think I have enough room. Yeah, I didn't have enough room to jump backwards. My bad. Let's do this again. Step forward, step back, 3 turns. Oh man, this is making me dizzy. Alright, and that click you heard probably means we got all the guns off the game now. Nice. I'm gonna go with the magnums. Those are the all-around best weapon. Not the most powerful, but they fire quickly enough. So that makes them very good for all kinds of situations. Shotgun is also very powerful. Good weapon for bears and stuff like that. And, of course, it wouldn't be a Tomb Raider game without traps. I think we can avoid actually the first one just by running through it. Let's see if I remember correctly. Actually, it seems like one of them grazed me. Didn't do too much damage, so we're fine. So there is no camera control per se. There is a specific button you can press to look around. But that's about it. That's that's all you get from a 1996 game, I guess. Aiming is not done with a mouse. You just aim in the general direction of an enemy. And there is a sort of very rudimentary lock-on system. It is still fun though, and I'm amazed at how fun still this game is. So see, for example, these bats. Just have to let them come close to you, and then she auto-aims. That doesn't mean it's an easy game though. Do not do not make that mistake. That was a very difficult game back in the day, because enemies tend to jump on you from all angles, unseen. This isn't a horror game by any means, but there are inadvertent jump scares like everywhere in this game. Simplistic graphics, but that doesn't bother me really. This was a game of mostly exploration. That you had to search and you were given no clues by the game. That's that's another modern convenience that this game forgoes, I guess. Every room poses a danger and you have to be careful whenever entering a new room. Check all your corners for wolves and things like that. There's even a level, I will not spoil it for you which one it is, that starts with 2 lions attacking you. Like literally, you get jumped from second one. Alright, so no other way than going down, I guess now. Holstering your guns is quite essential in this game as well, because there's a lot of climbing to be done. So usually when you drop down a ledge, you do not have your guns and you're kind of unprepared for whatever enemy lurks down there. But you get used to that. Like I remember entering a room, I usually did one of two things. I either entered the room and ran across the entire area as fast as I could, then turned back and started shooting, or I entered an area and quickly went backwards into the previous room to avoid any enemies. That's kind of how you play the these old kind of games. At least that was my playstyle. No music in this game either. Didn't need music back in the day, I guess. That's okay though, that makes the game actually more dramatic. Like you have no idea what's going on. Usually, listening to music in games actually lets me figure out what's about to happen. Like if the music suddenly gets fast, you know there's an enemy around. If it gets mysterious, you know you're about to discover something and things like that. There is none of that in Tomb Raider. Just get your good old sound effects. And it is a genuine mystery playing through this game. Especially if you play it through the first time and you not know the logic of the game yet. Alright, so usually what these games come down to, just to give you a quick primer, is you have to find obviously your way onto the next level. It's like a huge escape room experience in that sense. To do that, usually you have to find a series of either keys or cogs. Keys for opening the next door, obviously, and cogs for making a machine operate. And once you have enough keys or cogs, then you can usually move on to the next area or end the level itself. Lots of places where you can fall down. That's one of the things you gotta be careful in this game. Like, for example, I know there is a bear down here. That's like the classic bear that everybody knows who's ever played this game. Alright, let's actually jump across here. Now maybe I could kill it, let's see. Because if I don't kill it, it will attack me later. But that bear stays right behind me, so right below me, so I do not get a chance to actually kill it now. In any case, we're gonna do that in a sec, I guess. Taking your time in exploring usually rewards you with ammo, which we're not gonna be needing because I'm cheating. But also med packs, which are very important. So I'm gonna be checking all the corners I can to find those. Alright, now here's the bear, I think, so let's quickly go back. Is he here? Or do I remember this wrong? Alright, so there's wolves, no bears. Okay. Let's take a peek around. Always a good idea when entering a new area, at least. Let's first check and see if there's any more wolves. It always pays to clear an area before you start messing with puzzles. And unless you're climbing in this game, you should always have your guns out. Alright, so this is the first taste of a puzzle we get in the game. It's just a timed switch. It's not easy though. I was kind of wondering why they put that as the first puzzle. So now I don't think I'm gonna make it because I fell down. Let's see. Quickly in. Alright, we made it. Because that door closes, if I remember correctly. If you do not time it right. See what I did there? I was just about to say you should never run into a room like that, like I did, because there might be traps. Just as I was thinking about saying this, there were the traps. Oh, jeez. See, that's how wolves and enemies generally jump you in this game. You do not even get a chance to shoot at them. Alright, so now, obviously, this is the kind of floor that breaks once you step on it. And that's the way we gotta go, actually. So, I'm gonna step on it, but not stay on it. Because I wanna be able to see what's down, what awaits me before I go down. And it's usually a good idea, as you drop down, just throw your weapons. There is a running mode and a walking mode in this game. If you run, you will fall down. If you walk, you cannot fall down. Lara will actually always stop before falling down if you are in walking mode. Alright, so let's jump across then. So there is a med pack, but if I remember correctly, there's also a wolf there guarding it. Yeah, I remember correctly. Risk and reward go hand in hand. Hey, Pastor. Welcome to the stream, my friend. I'm playing the original Tomb Raider. Hopefully from start to finish, depending on the time. And if it allows me to do that. Alright, so this is generally how the game works. You just find a lever, it opens the door, and you go on to the next one. It's not as easy as it sounds, though. Sometimes you do not know what a lever does, and sometimes you need a combination or something. Is that a trap? I think that's a trap. There was a med pack here, wasn't it? Or am I crazy? Do I remember this wrong? I think there was a med pack down here, but I think I may be mistaken. Alright, let's go through here then. Always trying to avoid. Hey XMM, welcome to the stream as well, friend. And that's the end of this episode then. If you enjoyed it, remember to press the like button to help my channel out, and definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments. To watch the next one, you can find a playlist link in the description of this video. And if you want to receive a notification for every new episode, make sure to click the subscribe and bell buttons right below this video. Thanks again, guys. See you in tomorrow's episode.